call the roll, please.
Ken.
Present.
Sean.
Present.
Patricia. Present. Motion.
Here.
Sarah and David.
All right, we got a couple of announcements here, and we don't want to keep these young men too long. I know they've got other things they want to be doing. First thing I want to do, though, is wish Miss Virgie Castle a happy 50th birthday. Now, we've got two of our baseball teams here tonight, and it makes all of us proud to have Coach Matt Porter. If you don't care, would you bring your middle school baseball team up front, please? Line them up right over here. Coach, don't forget these. Just line them up down through. You guys line up that way if you don't mind. Now, as you very well see, this is a fine-looking group of young men. And Coach, where did you go to win that state championship?
Lindsey Wilson College. Actually played at Lindsey Wilson and Dare County High School fields. We ended up playing the state championship. The East region, we had to play the weekend before, was at Somerset. Right.
Would you like to introduce your coaches and players, please?
Got assistant coach John Blevins, assistant coach Jacob Hughey, assistant coach Jerry Allen, and got Mr. Harris Phelps, number 7, John Porter, Ashton Miller, Connor Hughey, Zach Taylor, call him Hovis.
Who?
Zach Taylor.
Hovis. Like Donald Trump?
Zachary Taylor.
Gotcha.
Riley McKenzie, A.J. James, Matt Davis, Toby Pugh, Grayson Peters, Boston Grace, Austin Allen, Cal Austin, Dylan Spencer, and we got two that's not here, Hunter Blevins, Aaron Baker.
Now, we're all proud to see that P on their hats. These kids were state champions, correct?
Correct.
You had to make a pretty good comeback in that last game. I was listening to it on the radio.
It was the finals was a double elimination tournament. We won the first two, lost the third one. We had to be beat twice after we won the first two, and lost the first championship game, come back and won the second.
So they hung in there pretty good, didn't they?
They hung in tight.
Guys, we're all proud of you, and we're proud that you represented Paintsville extremely well. Congratulations. Coach, you don't care, give them all a pen, please. There, please, so I can bring the other team up. Good job, guys. We're proud of you. Coach Walt Price, would you mind to bring your team up here, please? Well, I don't know. They've all I don't know. Okay, this is your Paintsville High School baseball team. They won the regional championship this year, also won the first game of the state tournament. If I'm not mistaken, Coach, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is the first time we've actually won the region of baseball since 2001. I went down and watched these guys play 2 games in the state tournament, and they've got nothing to be ashamed of. They played extremely hard and extremely well. Coach, you got a few words you want to say? Or?
I'm just proud of them. I think they've done a good job representing our school, our community, and I'm just proud of them. They've done a good job.
You want to introduce them?
Sure.
Right quick.
First is Carson Pohl, Braxton Card, Seth Williams, Andrew Smith, John Walker Phelps, Matt Baldwin, Zach Thompson, Ashton Adams, Jake Hyden, Mason Moore, Ben Daniels, Ryan Moore, Jackson Watts, Luke Hyden, Gunnar Preston, Ryan Gibson, Jonathan McKenzie, Mason Kessler, Seth Burry, Brayden Brown, Lucas Atkins, and Corey Jefferson.
Those who don't care, give them all. Guys, by the way, Miss Virgie said that she thought your hair was kind of cute. Right. But anyway, we don't want you kids to have to stay for one of these meetings. We appreciate you coming. We appreciate the fact that you represented Paintsville extremely well. And just remember one thing, when you've got Paintsville across your chest, or Tigers across your chest, you're always going to be a winner. Okay, I need a motion to approve the minutes of the special call meeting on May 21st, 2018. All in favor? Opposed? I need approval of departmental reports, please.
Motion to approve the departmental reports.
I'll second. All in favor? Opposed? Approval to pay the bills as presented. Make that motion. All in favor? Opposed? All right, let's move on to business. Second reading of the ordinance to close the street from Paintsville Church of Christ and Big Sandy Rural Electric Cooperative between 11th Street and 12th Street. And we'll need a motion and a roll call vote.
Whereas the city council received a request for closure of public street from Paintsville Church of Christ to Big Sandy RECC, the sole owner of the property adjacent to that portion of the city street requested to be closed. Whereas the southern portion of the street to be closed consists of a portion of Madison Avenue between 11th Street and 12th Street, adjacent to the requested party's property, which portion of said Madison Avenue has not actually been used as a public street for a number of years, and whereas said portion of Second Street is described in Exhibit A, which is the legal description of the property, yes, the street be closed. Now therefore be it ordained by the City Council, City of Paintsville as follows. One, the City Council, the City of Paintsville hereby designates that portion of Madison Avenue from 11th Street to 12th Street, and adjoining the line between the property owned by Big Sandy RECC and property owned by the Paintsville Church of Christ, be hereby closed pursuant to the requirements of PRS 82405. Two, copy of the map of statute addition to the City of Paintsville, whose designation indicates the southern portion of Madison Avenue is attached to Exhibit B. Section 3, the only owners of the property in or abutting the southern portion of Madison Avenue, which is to be closed pursuant to this ordinance, are Big Sandy RECC and Paintsville Church of Christ. Four, the appropriate representatives acting for on behalf of the entities which own the property abutting this section of Madison Avenue have given their written notarized consent to the southern street closing, particularly attached here to are the following items. A, the written notarized consent of the trustees / elders of the Paintsville Church of Christ. That's Exhibit C. And then notarized consent of former manager, president, general manager of Big Sandy RECC is attached along with the Big Sandy RECC board of directors minutes, which ratified the approval by the board on June 22nd, 2017. Upon this order to become effective, a copy shall be recorded in the Johnson County Clerk's office.
And we'll need a motion and a roll call vote, correct?
I make a motion.
I'll second.
Clerk, call the roll, please.
Ken.
Yes.
Sean.
Yes.
Patricia. Yes. Bo.
Yes.
Second item of business is second reading of budget ordinance for fiscal year 2018 and 2019, and we'll need a motion and a roll call vote on that one as well.
The ordinance adopting the City of Paintsville's annual budget for fiscal year July 1, 2018 through June 30, 2019. Whereas the annual budget proposal has been prepared and delivered to the legislative body. Whereas the legislative body has reviewed such budget proposal and modifications have been made accordingly. Now therefore be it ordained by the City of Paintsville as follows. Section 1, that the annual budget for the fiscal year being July 1, 2018 and ending June 30, 2019, as attached here to, and number 1 is hereby adopted. Exhibit 1 is the numbers, the actual budget printout. Section 2, this budget ordinance shall be administered by the executive authority as prescribed and set forth in the applicable statutes. Section 3, the detailed operating budget is adopted by reference for administration and accounting purposes. And this order shall be in effect immediately after it is passed and published as required by law.
We need a motion and a roll call vote.
I'll make a motion to, second budget ordinance for 2018, 2019.
I'll second.
Ken.
Yes.
Sean.
Yes.
Patricia. Yes.
Yes. Next item of business is from the utilities for a new flow measurement system for the Paintsville sewer plant. And Mr. Pack, are you here?
Yes.
Can you explain that to council, please?
Yes, as we've been working through this I&I project, we have discovered that our flow measurements at the sewer plant are inaccurate. And most importantly, we discovered that at times of high flow, they overstate that flow, which takes our averages up, and we're judged on our monthly daily averages. And very important right now with the sewer station, we get these things accurate. Something we have to do.
So, would you need, I guess, from council
Your approval to expend approximately $257,650 to correct this issue. Now, if this, we'll have to go ahead and put it out for bid, but that is the estimate.
So you're borrowing money for that?
We are able to use some money that was freed up. We paid off some debt last year, and freed up some of our depreciation reserves. We can use that for kind of appropriate use for that money.
Okay. And Commission Carter, so you can start it here.
Yes.
I made a motion to allow the end to spend our money.
I'll say. All in favor? Opposed? Next is a resolution closing the books for 27 and 2018 fiscal year.
Make a motion to close the books of 2017, 2018, what a year it was. It flew by.
All in favor? Opposed? Okay, last one on the order of business is approval to surplus property for the country club. It's a 2002 Easy Go golf cart.
Allow them to sell the surplus property.
Okay, that's all we need. Need a second on that? All in favor? Opposed? Okay, I'm gonna open it up to council. If council's got anything they want to bring up. Okay,
I understand as far as delinquent tax collection.
a lot better. Much better than we were.
We haven't discussed that, and I was just curious about it.
Yeah, we made a pretty diligent effort to make sure that we get what is owed to us.
Just curious. I do have one other thing that we'll take for a second, but, you know, social media is a powerful tool. And I don't know where the world will be today without it. But at the same time, it can be very cruel, and things can be said that you can't have a chance to defend. And, you know, I just like to stand up and say that I appreciate our police, our fire and rescue, our sanitation people for the hard work they do. I mean, our police department took a bashing over some needles that were found on social media. That's not fair. You know, it's not our police department's fault. If people think that it's just confined to the city of Paintsville, they're badly mistaken. It's a battle in every city, in every part of the county in eastern Kentucky you go to. I know for a fact that the Paintsville City Park, they have to sweep it every day to make sure that it's safe for kids to go in and swing. And it's sad, but that's the world we live in. Mike, you guys, as a citizen of the city, I appreciate you all. And like I said, the fire and the rescue, Gary, you guys, I mean, I don't know where we'd be without you.
I agree.
And I've been wanting to say that for the last 2 or 3 meetings and never got a chance. And I thank you guys for protecting us and keeping us safe. And I mean that. That's all I got.
Let me add a couple of things to what Mr. Hall just said. If I'm not mistaken, when I first took office, we approved a needle exchange program. But come to find out, the way all that works is, we not only as a council had to approve it, fiscal court had to approve it as well. Fiscal court did not approve it. So I just want that to be clear to everybody. We as a council, this council, approved a needle exchange program. And it's been proven in other cities to cut down substantially needles that are found on the street. And also, concerning our police, I don't know if a lot of people realize this or not, but the month of May, they responded to 710 calls. 710. Not a single call was let go. Now, you've got 8-hour shifts, chief, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, you've got 8-hour shifts with 2 officers on duty per shift, correct?
On the best night.
On the best nights, that's what you have. So, yes, could there be some criticism? Sure. I mean, you can criticize anything. You can criticize anybody. But basically, they do a pretty darn good job, to be honest with you. Anybody else from council?
Yes, I want to remind everybody about the town hall meeting next Tuesday night at 6 p.m. at the city. There,
That is June the 19th.
June 19th.
At 6 o'clock, Town Hall at the SIP Center.
What's the agenda?
It'll be the same as last time. What we'll do, we'll have each person from the different organizations that we have, we'll give them so many minutes to come up and explain to them what they started and what they're going to do in the future. Yeah, it's just, so they can explain like tourism, trail town and all that, so they can explain what's going on and what they're trying to get accomplished with City of Paintsville. Anybody else from council?
There was a really good turnout.
Yeah, we had a good turnout the first time. Expect a better one next time.
These abandoned houses, if anybody if you have any problem with it, if you'll get me the address, I'll go up and the PVA print it off and give it to Mr. Stewart, and he will send them out a letter and try to get this town cleaned up a little bit. There's a bunch of hot spots. Southside's one of them. There's a spot up on the Highland Avenue, I went down the Depot Road the other day. I mean, if we want to bring anybody in this town, we'll have to clean it up a little bit. And I'll spearhead that. All I need is an address, and I'll do the rest.
We've elected Coach Belcher the cleanup hitter of City Council. Anything else from council? Anything from the floor? Yes, sir.
I just want to say thank you to whoever is responsible for putting Channel 17 back on the air with commercials. People are talking about it. And you don't know how many people go to be in Food City or Walmart and say, when are you going to put Channel 17 back on? I said, I've not worked in there 4 or 5 years, but whoever's responsible for that, I just want to pass that along to you. Put some music on. There's no music. And the people in Paintsville, I once took the oldies off, the rock and roll oldies. I had a woman come in here and call me everything in the world. I said, you put that back on, or I'll never play. She said, you put those oldies back on, or I'll never listen to y'all. There's people do their housework because they turn it on, there's no commercials, it's an ad. And we always had, it's still, you can still do that. So I know that maybe some from Prestonburg, Freddie James's family, so they do live in Paintsville now. I think that they're doing it, but Foothills has been showing our old shows forever. I mean, things like Ed giving a speech or whatever. So if you can work somehow to get some of those shows back on, it would be great. And I just wanted to say that because a lot of people don't know it's back on, but there are people talking about it who do, and they appreciate it.
Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
On behalf of myself and my neighbors, I would like to thank the city for blacktopping our end of 2nd Street.
Well, thank you,
It was
ma'am.
really nice.
No, we finally got a call. Thank you.
We need more. We need more of this.
Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Now, I'm not complaining about the police. Captain Rowe has been really nice to me about everything. And they've come every time we've called. But what are we going to do about the neighbors who's causing all the break-ins on Highland Avenue and the Needles and stuff? They've been given eviction notices, I've been told. They're still there. It's been going on since February. Oh, I'm moving every Sunday. They're still there. I don't know what Sunday of what year, but they're still there. And they have no utilities.
Yeah. I can promise you that we are working on that as we speak here tonight, and we are going to do something about it.
Is that the one? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
They finally cleaned it up, and she made several snide remarks about it, which, like I told her, if you didn't move no thugs in there, we wouldn't have a problem.
But now, we are going to take care of that situation. I can promise you that.
Because it's not safe at night. They roam the streets at night, they roam behind the hills at night, and they letting the dog run loose at night now, or during the
Now, I'll tell
day
you
even.
something, ma'am. That is not a gripe, that's a concern.
It is, because I've warned the children on the street, if you see something coming and people hollering real fast, get out of the street.
Yes.
And don't stop for them, because it's a danger to them. We always played, and they always had a good time on our streets. Nobody bothered them, but now I'm concerned about them,
Right.
you know. But now they're letting that dog, which is part pit bull, roam the neighborhood,
Yeah.
you know, and that's
We'll
not
take care of
good.
that for you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I love my town.
Listen, I do too, darling.
That's what I'm saying, we've got to clean it up, because that's not the only house we're living in and out of.
I know it.
There's one that's
another
outside
house
there
up on
tearing
the
all
hill.
to pieces. I mean, they're all over town.
There's another house up on the hill that's been empty for years, and I think that's where they're traveling back and forth.
Right.
Well, I can tell you
Not to mention
this,
for a friend's house.
just as soon as we closed on properties at Carter Lane, they were moving in. People move out, they move in. So, yeah, and we understand that's a problem, and I can promise you, we are gonna work on solving those problems. I can
Okay.
promise you that. Mr. Doug Hyde. Yes, sir. You sent us a pretty neat letter the other day, and I'm assuming you meant all that, didn't you?
100%.
Okay. Do you want to explain the letter, or you want me to?
Go right ahead.
Okay, thank you. Maverick Insurance Group LLC is pleased to submit the attached insurance package renewal. And I'll try to break this down for you best I can. Your team's efforts in loss control and by administering EMC safety programs during the last 12 months, there will be no increase in your renewal premium. In fact, the premium has decreased by $20 for the year, and he adds, and while a $20 savings doesn't move the needle for the city, it is worth noting that most programs are experiencing an increase in premiums, and we would like to commend you and your team for taking all the necessary steps to make this possible. We appreciate the opportunity to work with your staff, especially Kim and Jamie. They are always very helpful and responsive to our request anytime we ask for information. So I thought that was pretty neat. We're going to save a little bit of money. Most people's insurance, I'm sure, goes up somewhere in the neighborhood of $100,000.
Yeah, we're seeing, we do other municipalities, and we're seeing significant increase in other areas. So you guys have done a marvelous job of containing your loss control. You all should be commended.
That's a nice letter, and it's been an effort for every employee we got in the city. And you got good employees in the city. And you do. Pardon?
Approve it for Maverick Insurance to have workers' comp liability.
Do what, honey?
We need to approve for Maverick to have workers' comp liability insurance.
Can we do that now? Would you like to state that to council again, Ms. Kim, so they'll understand? We're going to approve Maverick Insurance for our
Workers' comp and liability insurance.
workman's comp and liability insurance.
Fiscal year 2018-19.
Okay, I'll need a motion and a second. Is that correct, Kim?
I'm motion.
One second.
All in favor? Opposed? Can I have a motion to adjourn? No, there's nothing else.
Can I say something else?
Yes, ma'am, you can.
This is my first city council meeting, and thank you all for being so nice.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for
That's what
coming.
we need, more people to get involved. That's
Well,
exactly.
now that I'm retired, what the heck?
We don't know what's going on out there.
Come
People
to
don't come
every
to us.
city council meeting, please. Any
Yes,
further?
ma'am.
I would like to compliment our police department
Thank you.
and the ones cutting the grass around town.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
We do too.
We appreciate all the compliments we get.
Well, they need one.
Thank you. Anything else? Can I have a motion to adjourn? Second? All in favor? Opposed?
So we got those two in complaint.